Hello everyone. So I've just returned from the World Congress of International Society of Hair Restoration Surgeons, which we call as ISHRS, a World Congress meeting which was recently held in Denver. So let's talk about what's new in the hair restoration world. Of course, let's start with medical protocols. So from Tamira, I presented the medical protocol on how you can take a pulsed medical protocol for a short period, prevent male and female pattern baldness rather than taking a long-term medication. This was very well appreciated and accepted by the stalwarts in the industries because we all know there are two important products which are FDA approved. One is oral finasteride and of course topical minoxidil. And oral finasteride, there are enough literature to say that rarely when they are consumed over long periods. Study includes the longest period to be around 28 weeks. So when somebody takes finasteride continuously beyond 28 weeks, very rarely, a small percentage, less than 1%, can have some reversible side effects. And when they are consumed over long periods, these side effects also take a little longer time to get reversed. So we have devised protocol where we stick to a pulsed protocol less than 24 weeks. So we give you medication for 24 weeks and then we withdraw all oral medication and we give specifically only topical serums and lotions or gel to prevent male pattern or a female pattern baldness. Also presented my paper on these immune mediated hair loss. So many of us sometimes think that this is also due to hormones, but unfortunately it is not so. Hair loss can also be due to autoantibodies forming in the body, and these autoantibodies are actually not formed towards your hair, they are formed towards other system. For example, those with thyroid antibodies experience excessive hair loss. Those autoantibodies to conditions called SLE or even hepatitis, they also experience hair loss. They have to be dealt completely different from a traditional hair loss treatment like what we do for a male or a female pattern. Here also we have devised with the recently FDA approved advanced medicine. We have a curated pulsed protocol where you can take them over short periods and bring down these antibodies, restore the lost hair, and then maintain them with no or almost very watched side effects. So this is how these are recent advances that were spoken in ISHRS. Of course, there was a lot of discussion about 3D printing, artificial intelligence that's going to change hair restoration industry. There are few medications which are past phase 3 trials, and of course there were lots and lots of talk about nutraceuticals. Again, nutraceuticals, instead of you taking the same multivitamin every day, there is a curated protocol called cyclical supplements. You take nutraceuticals in a dose that is required for a month for the body. So you take the multivitamins on a cycle based on skin and hair needs, and this is curated very well with different kits for different months and of course different kits for different needs. Those with immune depletion, those with alopecia areata, for female pattern, male pattern, those with PCOS, and of course postmenopausal. Everyone requires different nutraceuticals. One standard multivitamin is not sufficient or is not going to help you control hair loss for all of these different conditions. So you need curated nutraceuticals, and of course it's very well proven by studies that a very well balanced and a careful choice of nutraceuticals can help you restore your lost hair and also prevent them from shedding. So these are the advances that were spoken about.